Now, we're on to his Q, and I want to show you the one thing that just doesn't mechanically make sense to me. I'm gonna show you how it messes up your game, and then I'm gonna explain how it actually works. So, none of this really matters, but when I start chasing Ezreal, alright, gonna pause real quick. I put my soldier up there, and what I'm about to do is Q to him. What I would like to think happens, or what I would like to happen when I did this was, when I Q, I would like this soldier closest to him to Q where my mouse was. I'm gonna slow this down, but watch what happens. I press Q, and the Ezreal could have been dead if it hit him, but this soldier, instead of going towards where my mouse is, which was where Ezreal was, it goes to the side. These two, this is how they line up. The middle one, this is where my mouse was to begin with. Instead of this one being here, the one all the way in the back for some reason had to be in the middle. So, Ezreal gets away and ends up killing me. That completely messed up everything. So, we're gonna see how it actually happens. I spent like 30 minutes in a custom game trying to figure this out, and I finally did. So, I'm gonna have this happen a few times to show you guys, and in the last one, I'll explain how it happens. I'll place the first one in the back, the second one right beside him, and the third one will always be like the most recent one and where I want the soldier to be at first. But instead, the last soldier will always be the one that ends up on the right side. Or, yeah, always on the right side. So again, two soldiers in the back. Last one, I place it and then Q to a place where I want the closest soldier to be, but instead, one in the back always ends up in the middle for some reason. Now this time, I'm going to show you how it's done, but really slow it down and place numbers to show you. Alright, I'll place one down here, and we'll call this one number 1. Now pay close attention to where it goes. I'll place down another one, and we'll call this one number 2, and it'll have numbers at the end too, so watch where they go. I'll place one last one, and all I want this one to do is go where my cursor is, right there. Do you see it? I just want it to go forward a little bit, but instead number 3 goes to the right, and this happens. To make this simpler, we're gonna call each spot a different letter, and each soldier a different number. So, the farthest one to the left, we'll call that A, the middle one, we'll call it B, and the farthest one to the right, or the last one, we'll call it C. So what we would like to happen is, we want number 3, or soldier number 3, to be placed on spot B, and then have soldier 1 and 2 be placed on spots A and C. Spot B is always where your cursor is and where you press Q on. Instead, what happens is, soldier number 2 goes to B, 1 goes to A, and 3 goes to C. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to leave a comment and tell me what you guys think and what are your thoughts, and if this should be changed or leave as it is. In my opinion, it needs to be changed. And if you want a link to my Twitch, it'll be down in the description below.